Hey everyone. So I originally planned on playing Zoe Lux, but I didn't end up having that much time today, and I want to actually play that deck for a while before I make a video on it. And so that video will most likely be tomorrow though. But people were recently commenting about Swain on multiple different videos, and I realized I haven't played my boy Swain in like forever, and so it's definitely about time. So first of all, Swain, 5-mana champion, only 3/6 stats, and his only like keyword to get damage in is fearsome. But when he does get some damage in, like in strikes the nexus, he deals 3 to the enemy nexus. And then once you've dealt 12 plus non-combat damage, he levels up, becomes a 4/7, and then instead of just dealing 3 to the enemy nexus, he does 3 to the enemy nexus and 3 to every single enemy on the enemy board. Also, he has this bonus passive effect where whenever you damage the nexus, you stun the strongest back row enemy. And so he pairs really well with his 8-mana card. It's like his main supporting card, called the Leviathan, 5/8 Overwhelm. When you play it, you actually draw a Swain. And then on round start, you deal 1 to the enemy nexus 3 different times. So you stun like their entire board, or like at least half their board, by stunning 3 different enemies. But the cool thing is that because you stun the strongest enemies, a lot of the times they're not going to have a unit that's able to block Swain because of the fearsome. And so you're going to be dealing damage with this, dealing an insane amount of damage if Swain can strike. And then of course Leviathan can get in good attacks as well. And so this is like your main late game combo to finish games. One of the best champions to pair with Swain is Twisted Fate in my opinion. So Twisted Fate isn't really going to level up in this deck, although you do technically have some draw, so if the game went on long enough, like I guess it's theoretically possible, I guess more than some decks. But basically you play him for the choice of 3 different cards. You can either choose a blue card, which has a tune, so it gives you 1 mana back, 1 spell mana, and lets you draw a card. Then you can use gold card, which stuns the strongest enemy and deals 2 damage to it. Or you can use red card, which deals 1 damage to every enemy on the enemy board, including their nexus. And so usually you're going to want to use the red card. And so the red card can do like a lot of damage and help level up Swain really fast. And so I wanted to play TF because I really dislike Ari Kennen. I really hate losing to that deck. And I figured like a TF red card would always kind of threaten their Kinku Wayfinder, because the units they summon are usually 1 health. I figured if I'm running TF, I can basically just always hold up TF and they can't really play Kinku Wayfinder. That was like my hope at least. But the really cool thing about his red card is that you can actually combine it with Kegs from Jedway Deckhand. It puts a little unit on your board that's immobile, so can't attack or block. But it has this effect where it adds 1 extra damage to certain spells and abilities. And so it ends up dealing 2 damage to the entire enemy board and nexus. Sometimes insta-leveling your Swain and just killing entire enemy boards. I also run 1 line him up because of that. It's just a burst speed way to summon another powder keg. And then similar to the red card, you run Make It Rain. And it's the same thing, so it'll work with kegs to give you up to 6 damage and like halfway level Swain. The other thing similar to Make It Rain in this deck is this Death Lotus, so it just deals 1 to all battling units. This is potentially cuttable. I just really like it because it's kind of like an extra Make It Rain or TF red card. Then Swain's champion spell is Ravenous Flock, deals 4 to a unit if it's damaged or stunned. Then we play a bunch of small units, and it actually allows this deck to play kind of aggressively, which is pretty cool sometimes. You basically had the late game covered. So having the ability to play aggro in some matchups I think makes this deck one of the best Swain variants. So Crusted Codger is a 1-drop. It's a 2/4, but when you play it, it deals 2 to itself. That's really good for leveling Swain. Deckhand is a 2/2 itself. It can get some attacks in, and of course the Powder Keg, which is really valuable. Fortune Croaker deals 1 to it and an ally, so it helps to level Swain a little bit, and also draws you. Then House Spider, again to just keep going wide and trying to get in early damage, or just be able to block things and survive until the late game. You actually could opt in for Mirai Warden. I've just low rolled so much with it that I'm kind of scared, and I think like House Spider is a pretty safe option where you can't really low roll, you can't high roll either, which is the kind of bad part about it. But yeah, I feel like House Spider is a consistent option if you really don't want to low roll. Then Arachnoid Sentry is super good. It's a 3-mana 3/2, stuns an enemy. This pairs really well with Ravenous Flock, because then you can just stun things and then kill it for 1 extra mana. And I mean, most early to mid game units will just straight up die to this Flock, which is pretty crazy. And also can be used to be even more aggressive. Let's say you already have Swain down, but they have a fearsome blocker. You can just play this, stun it, possibly get a big Swain attack in, or just help allow all these little things to get in and push even more damage if you want to play the aggro plan. Then we run Zap Sprayfin, 4 mana, elusive, also has a tune, so it'll give you 1 spell mana back when you play it. And it draws you a spell that costs 2 or less from your deck. So it just helps to refuel and potentially give you that answer that you need. I mentioned some of the spells you can get. The other ones I didn't mention were Culling Strike. I actually added this in just because they actually nerfed Harpoon and made it 4 mana. It's actually possible you can still play it, but I felt like it was already kind of awkward sometimes to enable the Plunder in this deck. It wasn't as easy as like a GP Sedge or something. And so it being even more mana now, just I felt like it wouldn't really make that much sense. And so I ended up cutting them and adding in the line 'em up like I mentioned, and then just one culling I've been messing around with. Then you run some of these cards that kill a damaged unit. The Scorched Earth can also destroy a landmark, but the Guillotine gives you another fleeting copy of it. You can potentially kill multiple things. And so this is the better card if you're not running into landmark decks, which I haven't really been recently. That's why I play 2. But in like a meta where there's more landmark decks being played, you want to opt for like 2 or 3 of the Scorched Earths. This is just really good against like Pantheon decks that want to just invest into a couple different units and make them really big. Like it's pretty crazy if you can just late game play like a Make It Rain or like a TF Red card and just pop a few of them with these. You can basically just auto win you the game, killing a few of those big units in one turn. And then lastly, Whispered Words. I really wish there was a way to activate it in this deck. You will never really activate it, so it's sort of just draw to make sure you don't run out of steam. And yeah, so that's basically it. There's actually a lot of different ways to play Swain, and I haven't played him in a few weeks. People just kind of said he was bad, and it definitely made sense because the best version of him I think was with Teemo, and it got hit pretty hard with Hidden Pathways nerf and the Lecturing Yordle nerf. And so I just wanted to try him out, and honestly, Swain doesn't feel like as amazing as he has in the past. The meta's pretty fast, and so a lot of times you're not really going to be able to make it to a levy turn. And the decks you could are usually like, let's say Darkness, that will probably just outvalue you. And things like that run Vengeances for your levy whenever you play it anyways. So it's kind of hard to get a Leviathan and a Swain to stick at the same time against like those control decks. So I can't really say Swain is like amazing in this meta right now. But this might be one of the best ways to play him if you did want to play him. I think it's pretty versatile. Again, you can sometimes just rush people down with all these early game units. You just play a bunch of these early ones and then remove a bunch of their blockers for really cheap. And just push in like surprising amount of damage early game sometimes. And you also have a lot of hard removal. And you run basically 6 stuns for things like Pantheon decks. I haven't played too much with this against Ken and Ari, but I do think you might have a decent chance with all the Make It Rains and TF Red cards, Death Lotus, and a couple of elusives as well. And again, like any mid-range deck that you can survive until late game, if you get a Swain and Leviathan to stick, you basically just win the game. Yeah, that's about it. If you guys play it, let me know how it goes. And I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. I make a Runeterra video every single day, so the extra ideas are definitely useful. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Okay, we got Darkness. They don't run aloof, do they? Oh my god, there's no shot. Oh my god, I was full mulliganing for things that could like kill Vygar, and now I get 2 levies. Oh no. Like, what if he plays Catalyzer next turn? Oh no. Oh my god, thank you for not having Catalyzer. Dude. My mulligan sucked. I should have kept like at least something. Didn't really expect for this to happen though.
I've worked up something special.
So, if he plays Vygar, the plan is... If he plays Vygar, the plan is TF into Guillotine. Yerp.
I'm always up for a round or 2. Something for all of you.
No missed call. No. Okay, I thought he was a missed call for a minute. Alright.
I'm out.
Might be a mistake for him to kill TF there, by the way. I think I try this. He doesn't have mana for Vengeance. I don't think he has Catalyzer. So, oh, X-Tally Sentinel early. Oh, he's using it on Vengeance. Okay. Yeah, see, if he didn't have that coin, we could have gotten some crazy damage there because we don't think he has Catalyzer, and we didn't think he had Vengeance mana. So yeah, if he didn't have that coin, we would have been chilling. Honestly, it's kind of good to get out of Vengeance now before Levy comes down. Although we're kind of scared of Ruination. I think we want to go wide. Put some more pressure. Okay. He's gonna pass. I don't know what that means. Whale? Whale file? We could level up Swain so fast, we just use a Death Lotus. Is that troll? Like, this is probably like whale. Yeah. So here's the thing. If I do this, he loses the spider, and we level up our Swain. Might be worth, I guess. I don't know. He kind of wastes our spell, but like his whole hand's done anyways. And yeah, again, he loses the spider. He loses the healing doesn't matter. And we level up our Swain.
We burn, then kindle anew.
I mean, we probably just levy then. We could kill that.
For conquest, for empire.
I think I'd rather just do this though.
Fire!
We'll make them pay.
So if he ruinates me here, he gets rid of his own Vigar. I don't think he'd ruinate.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
Grand General.
And his darkness is pretty low.
Anything can be scattered to its elements, even us.
I think it's at 3 now, so if we attack with this, it'll get put down to 4. You could technically like Pokey or Vile.
Patience is a tactician's greatest tool.
If we stun this one, we're threatening quite a bit of damage. And then we can still line him up base, stun that. Then, even if he had stress testing, we hit everything. But what does hitting everything do? 3 to everything doesn't really do anything.
Indecision is the first of many weaknesses.
Might just pass, yeah. Alright, we gotta go for this, I think. What's cool is like even if he gets rid of the Kag, we still stun the Rekindler. Also, if we get a ping out here, it's really good. Oh, you know what's scary? If he has missed call. My god.
Pledge or perish. Battle station! Come from the dark. My time! Artillery barrage!
True power.
That's 5. We could easily lose here now. Damn. And so even if we went to kill the Vigar line, he could have just miscalled. We didn't really have a line there. I think we did take the best line. We probably have to play other Levy. And then if he doesn't kill Swain immediately right now, we can use the flock from the other Swain onto... Okay, nice.
Order, sir! Bring forth our army.
For the wicked, for the dead.
You can't even use that. I'm confused.
Dark in the sky!
We'll make them pay.
Witness strength.
Ruination? This is really good though. I think.
The few for the many.
Trying to get him to spend some mana. I think I just go for it. All you can have is Vile Feast. I was trying to get him to spend some mana. Really? Shit. Wait. We can do this. It's too easy. It's too easy. Let's go. Beat darkness. Why didn't he just do that on the Swain? Fighter aggro? We should be chilling here, right? TF good. Stun's good. Blockers. Not fearsome blockers, but make your range nuts as well. Really pretty cracked here. So, alright, that's one. That's 1 health. Play some more things with 1 health, please. That's really good to pair with this as well. I think we actually go for it. We do have another red card, so we're not too scared. It does save us 2 health. It's probably enough. Probably play the House Spider, where the 2 attackers. We got another Make It Rain too, which is pretty nuts.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
I think we're fine. I'm probably gonna stun this, and then flock it. I can stun, flock, and Make It Rain. Also, stunning that means I can just block this. So, this can't get attacked for the extra spider. Also, the cool thing is if he plays another 1-drop, like that,
Have my orders.
I actually don't care. If we do this, it'll kill this first, right? Then it has to hit this before. Oh, this can still hit that? I didn't know it would work like that. Whatever. It actually does kind of matter. Ooh, that's pretty smart. So, it actually does kind of matter that we didn't make this thing weak. So the thing is that if we went for just the flock, we'd fervor that regardless. We'd take this damage. We'd have to make it rain right now, so we'd still take 1 extra damage from that thing. But the good thing is that we'd actually be able to finish it off with a red card later. I don't think he has too many more 1-drops to play right now. Yeah, I figured. I'm kind of scared of him playing. As of right now, I think I'd let him do this in case he plays another skitterer. Yeah. So now we can play red card or yellow card.
Deal me in.
Yeah, see, if we made this weak, we'd actually be able to red card and kill this and this.
All that glitters.
And that would make that also weak. To be able to scorch it. We'd take 1 extra damage, but we'd actually save the health. We'd make the health back here by not having to die to this thing. So yeah, it was always correct to not. I didn't know make rain worked like that. Honestly, I thought that the flock would resolve first, and then make it so there wasn't a target there. We can just play Swain.
For the many.
We're 1 off being able to. And I mean, yeah, that health could make a difference. Like 13 honestly feels kind of safe, but it's not that safe.
There's nothing to fear.
Looks like trouble.
Leave them nothing.
Lady Luck is smiling.
It will all be over soon.
I was thinking about making it raining right here. Wouldn't be that bad.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
Oh, I really hit this one. Damn. I kind of want to make rain even next turn, but I think that's a bit too risky.
Make the
Because it could potentially stun something. Oh, that's not good. I probably should scorch this. Not much else to do. Only has 2 cards up in his hand. I should pay attention to which one he duplicated with that stalking. Oh, this is actually a pretty good draw, so we can fast speed kill one of these things.
For the Empire.
Okay. We get another one in our hand as well.
The few for the many. War Mason, reporting for duty.
Okay, so are we dead? Block that. Block this.
instructions.
We actually can win. It's gonna be very close. But yeah, so that make it rain kind of thing lost us about 2 health, right? Because we would have took 1 extra damage for sure that turn. Then we would have not taken 3 the next one. So we would have been +2, I think, if I remember correctly. We probably blocked this one.
Smart, I'm sure.
And we have to hope that he doesn't draw. I mean, actually, he can't beat us with Fervor. This actually isn't lethal. I can't even go for it. I have to develop this first. But the good news is developing first beats Fervor. So I lose the Decimate regardless. Let's go. So he probably got Fervor or just a unit. I think he didn't trend it right away. So maybe he got Fervor. But because he knows we draw a Swain, he can't go for it and we just win. Nice. That was close though. That was definitely close. Huh. I think we could lose to this. Probably keep my late game. Maybe keep a Scorched Earth. I will want to be able to hard remove some of these things that come down later, like Tryndle. I guess the issue is that I guess probably like Ruination.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
Maybe we try to put some damage on him.
Got a surprise for him.
So yeah, if he's gonna have like big removal, it's pretty scary for our levy. I think I should get rid of the keg. I don't really want this to be weak. And give him like a good whale. I'm actually gonna do this because like if he has avalanche, it kind of sucks. Maybe I should have actually not gone for the draw. But like, so if we went for the 4, then we play around avalanche. But now this way, oh, that's kind of scary. I think I do this. See if he avalanches. And now we're threatening 4 again. I don't think he's getting a greedy avalanche. He could have Ravine though.
This'll set them running.
Yeah, it's a Ravine. It is a Ravine.
Set 'em off.
The trolls are going to war!
Gotta go with the flow.
Bow to your king!
Don't have a flock, so no point in blocking that. We can go for a Swain here. That doesn't really matter. Might as well just go for my 2 damage. I probably just go kill one, right? Technically I should use the Scorched Earth. But maybe there's a landmark I want to get rid of later. Like, it's probably Howling Bits is probably unlikely. But he could have like another ravine. I don't know. He could have another ravine or something later. I do have another one of these. So what's scary is I actually have to do this.
Courage, excuses for war. Know your place.
So now I want to probably prioritize the guillotine, but I will be pretty salty if he does have a Howling Abyss.
Destination in sight.
You can't feel the rush this turn.
I smell a fight.
Not too worried. And yes, so much giant fucking units.
Keep up, keep up.
This'll be a slaughter.
We live here.
My best idea is I think doing this. Then I don't know if I really want to go into atrocity range. I could do this. Now I want to kill this thing. Okay, so if I do this, I can actually play around atrocity. What keeps me out of atrocity range, but also I need to be able to make this Tryndamere weak. Well, technically, it can backfire if he has like a Vile Beast. Because if he Vile Feasts, we actually don't even level him up. Wow, that's annoying. So if I ping that, he would have leveled up. I want to make this weak, so then I can go for like a culling strat. I mean, a Noxian Guillotine later.
Order, sir. Bring forth our army.
I don't have any more Swains in my deck. The good thing is that as of right now, it still stuns 2 things. But like now my Swain isn't leveled up, so if he has another one of these things. Okay. Avalanche now kills us. Not good. But I mean, if our Swain leveled up, it wouldn't have mattered there.
My blade calls. Counterattack.
Okay. Still not very good situation. Maybe we play Swain first.
Glory, courage, excuses for war.
I just open attack then, right?
We are at war.
You can't be weird. Nice.
Break them.
Is that 2?
Order, sir. Bring forth.
Hopefully we're good here. We get all 3 levies. Let's go. I think we're good. He shouldn't be able to play something big enough and atrocity it. With the mana he has. This still kills him. Funny enough, make it rain would actually kill him still. Okay, another Vile Feast. Let's go. Okay, that was scary. I didn't know if we'd win that matchup. But I think that we just got lucky by drawing. We got like all of our hard removal and we drew all 3 of our levies. Ooh, another Swain player. Let's see which is better. Let's see which is better. Just a single Swain, no Teemo or anything. Interesting. Sure, let's keep our champs. Keep it Make It Rain. House Spider. We're chilling. Keep everything. He has infinite pings. I think our deck actually levels up Swain way faster than his. But he has more value because he's in Bandle City. He's gonna have stuff like Aloof maybe? Oh, he probably wins the mirror if he has Aloof. Unlucky. Play something as 1 health. I dare you. Let's go. Let's go. And he probably has like a pokey or something for this. Or group shot. I was low-key wondering if he had that. I was like, I wonder if he has this thing. And we should wait to make it rain. Because then we could have hit all of them. Damn. But like if we just pass, he could just pass back. So it, like I think we had to do that right there. But technically he's like almost up with us just because of Flock. I guess.
Vision to see what others cannot.
I don't think they run that many fearsome blockers. Oh, he's gonna like scorch me. Root. True. Maybe looking for Scorched right here, unless he already has it.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Hey. We got another one though. Little does he know.
To the world below.
Attempt 2.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier. Witness strength.
Bruh.
Persistence is key.
Alright, that's kind of like racist actually. He did that to me. Why didn't I play around Flame Spitter? Am I such a noob? Okay, he probably has the fucking 8-drop too, huh? Unlucky.
Prepare the cargo.
Never lost a fair game, or played one. Something for all of ya.
Something for all of you. Oh, almost used the wrong one. I mean, maybe it's debatable I'm supposed to flock that. There's no way he flocks me, right? That would just be rude. That'd be so incredibly rude.
Leave them nothing.
Bruh. He kept that in his hand the whole game. What a guy.
My legacy. A conquest
Bruh.
for empire.
I really had to double flock that? I have no more fucking... I think I have to draw 2 cards. Getting kind of low.
Stacking the odds.
And like this can actually kill Swain because Swain's only at 5. So if he plays this Swain, we can actually go for the culling. Oh yes.
Master Yoshi.
Oh no! No 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 no! You can just play another one. I'm kind of trolling. I'm kind of trolling. Oh, okay, he plays that instead. We always play Levy here when he's tapped out of mana. Probably always this as well. He doesn't have another fleeting card, so I can't pass. I think I have to play this, but that kind of sucks because then he can like ping it. No, man. He already used like how many? He already used how many fucking scorch? 2 scorch? There's no way he has another one, right? Let's go. We got him. Yeah, if we developed there, I think he could have screwed us. He could have had like a stun.
Outplayed.
Yeah, he could have played like Swain, which might have given him a flock or something extra. I think that was correct to open like that.